hello, and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading, different from all others as far as I can tell. And the reason is we focus on your manifesting capacity, your ability. It's a natural ability. You do it all the time, but in little things, in little ways. You know, maybe you're thinking about a person. Out of the blue, just this person. Geez, it hadn't been years since I've seen them. What the heck am I thinking about them for? And then in a day or two, a week, whatever, you get a text, you get an email, you run into them, something like that. I mean, all that stuff's going on all the time. Or you wanted a particular pair of shoes, but when you went to the store, you saw it was too expensive. Okay, well, what the heck? I love that pair of shoes. I'm just going to just wait. Sure enough, a month down the road, they're on sale, half price. So we do this stuff all the time. The people who run the world do not want us to exercise our manifesting ability, because if we do that, we become very, very tough to have to control. So they want us powerless. They want us confused. They want us lost and looking to them for advice. So when it comes to manifesting, they don't like it. They do it, they work on it, but that's for them, not for you. So we're working to increase your manifesting muscle, if you can call it that. So you're just going to see this one screen for the next 10 minutes during the reading. That's it. I want to minimize visual distractions when you're looking at a screen, laptop, desktop, smartphone. You become a participant after the fact. You are initially a spectator. You are looking at the information on the screen. I want to put you into the front row. I want to get you on the field. I want you to participate. This is your manifesting muscle that we're working on. So, my job, inspire you. Let's get to it. So we see the middle card. The oracle card is regeneration. Boy, is that a desolate-looking picture. Man, looks like some sort of what's left of a tree on a volcano. Kind of looks like that. However, we notice with the tree, it is budding. It is alive in the middle of this desolation. That's you. That's me. That's everybody on the planet. If you look, get away from mass media. They're lying to you every step of the way. In fact, former head of the Democratic National Committee said so just the other day. Mass media lies to you all the time. Newspapers, televisions, they lie to you. I mean, point blank work at deceiving you. So you have to get around mass media. There are a lot of great places that you can go to find out what's really going on. And if you do, you see the world's in a very tough place. Klaus Nazi is calling about the elimination of elections around the planet. Don't need them. After 2024, we don't need any more elections. We'll go to AI. Let the computer tell us who will make the best people to run the world. And of course, we know that if it's done on computer, it's absolutely safe. Nobody can tamper with a computer, right? Yeah. And then, of course, we find out Democratic National Committee, when it comes to our election next year in 2024, they will not allow anybody but their candidate. They will do whatever it takes. So when you see these kinds of energies around you, you realize that this volcano, this tree growing in a volcano, that kind of says life right now for all of us. There is a possibility we haven't finally given up the ghost, still little leaves and shoots still sprouting, but boy, you get away from that tree, it is dark. So what do? Manifest. All the way to the left, Five of Wands. Fives are always change. Somehow, good or bad, but change. Five of Wands is conflict, bickering, pettiness, discord. And because there are wands involved, there's a lot of enthusiasm. There's energy. With wands, there's energy, for good or bad. And with the Five of Wands, it's bickering. It's just making noise. It's really not accomplishing anything. It's not solving anything. It's not improving anything. It's not making for clear communications. It's just noise. That goes back to the card we were just talking about, regeneration. That's part of what's causing the problem. That's part of what's causing the volcanic activity, if you will, all around us. So what do? Next card over. Thankfully, the Knight of Wands. Knights always bring gifts. The Knight of Wands brings confidence, courage, passion. But I'm glad to see the Knight after the Five of Wands, because what we've been doing is yelling at each other for a long, long time. That has been set up. That has been orchestrated, because if we're yelling at each other, we're not paying attention to the people running the planet, and they can do whatever the hell they want to do. So they want us to be sidetracked. But the ever-popular Knight of Wands says, wait a minute, let's reorient. Let's look at the positive. Let's look at be enthusiastic. Let's have courage, confidence. How do you do that? Well, you start with this right here. Another Knight, Knight of Cups. The gift of love, self-respect. Really, rather as opposed to self-love, let's say self-respect. Self-love can very easily slip into narcissism, and God knows this planet is swimming in narcissism. Narcissists don't like themselves. They hate themselves, and they have to tear everything and everybody else around them down. They have to destroy them. So let's go self-respect, huh? Knight of Cups brings you that possibility of you saying, yeah, not better than anybody else, but I'm as good as anybody else, and I'm going to be the best that I can be. You know, you can measure how much respect you have for yourself, whether or not it flows outside from you to others. It's not how they react to you, it's how they react to themselves because of you. Do they have more respect for themselves? You are the candle in a dark room. Nevertheless, the final card is the Fool, my favorite card in tarot. It's new beginnings, it's innocence, it's change, it's the card of faith. You know, a lot of tarot readers will say, well, it's just somebody young and they don't know what the hell they're doing and they don't know what's ahead of them. And to some degree, that's true. But I think in spite of that, he is traveling light. All you see is he has a knapsack, a little flower. He's traveling light. He is on the edge of a huge cliff. But look at all the yellow. Look at all the positivity, enthusiasm. Like that tree in the middle of a volcano, like your life, my life, in the middle of a volcano, the Fool says, I choose the positive expression of the Knight of Wands and Knight of Cups. I choose to believe in the best. Keep that sunlight. Keep that vision. Keep that thought. Keep that feeling. Don't take that energy and get into bickering and screaming at each other and making noise. That doesn't accomplish anything, doesn't change anything, except to take your eyes off the prize. The rich, the powerful are doing that purposely. They wanted here's another disaster. Ooh, here's another disaster. Ooh, here's another and people go like lemmings. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look and you're not looking at the most important part. Klaus Schwab saying no more elections after 2024. We're going to leave it up to computer. Democrats say nobody but who we choose to run for president becomes president. Period. Do you have to say more? You see what the world is coming to? You are the light. This is your comeback. You are regenerating your life, your spirit, your attitude. Back tomorrow with another positive Tao Manifesting Tarot reading. Hope you're here with me. If not, between now and the next time we get together and talk tarot, peace and blessings.